This Overseer was a rank 4. He's going to have about 190,000 health. Let's take a look at it so you guys can see. This was a big boy, big Overseer. Yeah. Hey, welcome back to the channel. All right, it's time for War 5 of the season, going up against SSX1. You know, I have a ton of friends there. For Loki and SSX, rough start to the season, coming off such an amazing season last season. So both alliances looking to get off the schneid. Let's see how this goes. It gets really close. A very cool ending. I can't wait to show you. And then rank 4 Omega Sentinel, rank 4 Shang-Chi. And even though it's a matchup, Shang-Chi's going to make look silly. You're going to want to hear the strategy on it. It's kind of important. You can get yourself in trouble in this fight if you don't know it. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. We're on lane 1 here against Captain Bone. This Reinvigorated Fury, basically, if they get too many heals, right, they're going to get this massive Fury. He's going to get these heals by me being close to him, and he's going to get those charges if he doesn't have a heal block on him. So who's got a heal block? Of course, Omega Sentinel. You can see I'm boosted big, as I always am. This is tier 1 Masters level war. It's important to me. So I am going to be running the recoil tree. So that's why I went with the combat regeneration, just to kind of offset that. Also, the next fight's with Human Torch, and I wanted to run recoil the whole war. So I figured that'd be fine. It's a pretty easy fight. You'll see that. So put on the pre-fight here with heal block, and I'm just going to make sure I have a heal block on. As one of the things I've talked to you about, I have a rank 4 Sig 200 Omega Sentinel. I feel like she has plenty of damage for most fights, folks, okay? Keep that in mind. You can get a little stressful if you're trying to keep up all of her debuffs, cycle through all of her various strikes or whatever they're called, and keep those all up. It can get a little bit stressful, but for a lot of fights, you don't need to worry about it. So you're just seeing me medium over and over. Gonna throw this nice SP2. In my opinion, this is plenty of damage for tier 1 war. I'm very happy with it. Ideally, maybe I would cycle through a bit more to get more debuffs up, make that SP2 and those inserts hit a little bit harder, because you can see Immortal Hulk is gonna go immortal here. I've fought him plenty of times, so I know I just gonna stay away from him, let him do his thing. I've got the heal block up, so he's not, you know, he's heal blocked, no big deal. Finish him off after he's done with his immortality phase there and the unblockable. Omega Sentinel, just doing work. Like, what I really want to show is, like, that's the sort of thing she can do. Yes, she can do a ton of damage. Yes, she's got so much utility. But if you just want to focus on one thing, you can, and you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be a-okay. Watch, she's got another fight here against a really tricky defender. You're gonna see it. So here we go. We've placed the pre-fight. As you know, I think it's like 3 or 4 seasons removed now. I had a lot of pre-fight issues, stuff's not staying, whatever. We've got a very similar node, except for we've got Masochiosm on this one. So using the pre-fight on Torch is really helpful, right? Because those are passives, not debuffs. I wanted to kind of keep an eye on my own parry stun, meaning that, like, the first ones won't stick. But this matchup is so overpowered. In fact, Clown and I even kind of joked about it. He's like, I just really want you to have this, that way in case there's any errors, nothing can go wrong. It's pretty hard to die. And with this size health pool anyways, against a Longshot. So you can see I made a mistake there. I'm going to make an even worse one at some point. But again, never worried, never concerned about it. We've already got up 9 of the passives there. He's basically dead. He's dead. All right, so moved on. That's just what Torch can do, right? And you can only ban so many champions in war now. I'm noticing Torch is not being banned as much. I actually think it makes a lot of sense. And yeah, so that's that, right? Not much to go with there. Now here's the one. This is against Overseer. And he's got this, it's healing, right? So every time a regeneration buff or passive is activated, the defender's not under a heal block, blah, 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 blah. They're gonna gain these vigor charges. That happens 10 times. He's gonna go unblockable. That's gonna be bad, especially for 10 seconds. That's a long time. Never back down. Every time we dash back, I'm gonna get the heal, but if I do it again within a certain amount of time, he's gonna get that. This Overseer was a rank 4. He's gonna have about 190,000 health. Let's take a look at it so you guys can see. This was a big boy, big Overseer. Yeah, almost two, it's basically 200,000 health. Let's keep that in mind, 200,000 health. Now, what makes him tricky is, it's a couple things, but one of the main things is that he goes, after he throws a special, he becomes stun immune. Additionally, he's got the auto block on that second hit. Now, that's why you often see like a Mole Man go in for him, but I knew a Shang-Chi could take it. I talked to Clown. He's like, yeah, that's cool, man. Shang-Chi can go unblockable. Now, here was the one scenario where this could become a problem. Is you have to land the medium, light, medium Wushu strike to go unblockable. I think it's called a blocking strike. You can't do that against Overseer, because if you land that combo, he's going to auto block you on the second hit. You need to wait till Overseer is blocking, land all those strikes into the block. The first medium, then the light, he can't punish you. Then your second medium will cause you to go unblockable. He will not be able to auto block you then because you're unblockable. You'll be totally fine. The other kind of trick here was that, like I said, he's going to go stun immune, meaning I'm not going to be able to use my stun to reset my wushu strikes there with my heavy, right? So here we go. So I was still a little concerned about this. I even used an invulnerable. I put on the 200% power back boost, and you're going to see with the strategy, it was completely a waste of resources. But I'd rather do that and find out I didn't need it than go the other way. So I went immediately with my cleansing strike, got that off. That's the medium, light, medium. And you can see I wanted to just be unblockable. I wanted to be unblockable as long as I could. Knew I'd have a plan. I purposely held my block there because I wanted him to not throw his special so that I could reset there. Probably should have gone with my unblockable at that time, but it's no big deal. You can see he's going to throw his special. He's healed once. I'm going to wait for him to block, and then boom, here we go. Medium, light, medium. Look, he was at like 64% health. This is a 200,000 health champion. He was at 60%, 1 SP2. He's gone. Oh, dude, I was so pumped up. I was so pumped up with that. I love Shang-Chi. I love this champion. He is one of my favorite champions to play because he can do things like that. If you don't think it through, you're gonna get yourself into trouble. But if you think it through and you come up with a plan, you're more often than not gonna be totally fine. In fact, you're gonna look back and be like, wow, I overboosted or overthought or whatever. All right, so we've got a very similar situation here, except we've got Buffet, as we've talked about. Rank 4, well, actually all Omega Sentinels. You don't have to be rank 4. She is, Nullify Immune and Stagger and something else, right? But basically, I don't need to worry about Buffet because of that. I'm gonna have on my heal block. I've talked about plenty of damage. I can leave on the recoil because she's gonna get that nice little heal. It's nothing tremendous, right? I mean, I think we're only gonna get to like 92% or something like that. Also, her ability accuracy cannot be reduced by mutants, so you're not gonna see me getting the crit failure at all. Now, she doesn't have an evade counter, so when Domino went lucky there, you saw I didn't punish it. She's going to shrug that stun early, but I don't care. I think I ended in light there to pause my debuff because I did want to keep up the heal block. Looks like it did decide to do my heavy there. That was kind of silly. I didn't really need to do that, but no big deal. Going in for my SP2 and Domino down, Domino dead, which feels so good. Last war with Miguel there with the white Magneto pre-fight. This war, Omega Sentinel. It just feels good. Nimrod, you've seen me crush Domino with her. It just feels good to have a little payback on that young lady. Now, I wanted to show you guys the score. Basically, SSX had 2 fights left. They were winning by 1 defender kill, okay? And they had 2 fights left. I happened to check the map at this time. I want you to see this because I think this is cool. This is the sort of excitement that comes with war. I love war, and I'm so glad so many of you are enjoying it. They had 2 fights left. My buddy cleared, this is a buddy of mine in SSX. He cleared his first fight. He's going in to a second fight against Enzo. If he gets this done, they win. If he doesn't, they got problems. My boy Meta comes through. Look at that, doesn't even lose any health. What a stud, right? I mean, there's so much pressure on that sort of thing, and the guy just comes through. I like winning. I love competition. I love friendly competition where everyone's giving their best, and then we go get a beer afterwards, or a tea, or an ice cream, whatever your thing is. That's what I love, and I'm not happy we came up on the short end on this one, but I love that my friends won, and I love that a guy I really enjoy playing this game alongside Meta clutched it out. That was cool. I wanted everyone to see that. So congratulations to Savage Squad. Slayman, amazing player. Keep an eye out. He is helping me out tremendously. He's going to help us improve that rankings video. Keep an eye out for that. Plant-Based and Bean, congratulations to them. And then Mad Cat, stud player. You heard me shout him out so much when I was in BG3. Amazing player. Super Sam, stud player in my own BG now in BG2. I will link his war video. I'm pretty sure he got out his war video for this one. If he's not, I'll link his channel. Check it out. Really cool stuff. R4 Kingpin gameplay. You're going to like what you see. I guarantee it. And B McG, obviously, hopefully you know him. I will link his channel too. Stud player in BG1, doing a lot of great stuff. He's the one who opened my eyes to how good Overseer could be. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at my season stats, and then of course, the loyalty tracker at the end here. All right, as I always say, the most important stat for Loki win-loss record, not looking good, 1-4. I think we're pretty solidly in P1 at the lower spectrum of it. I haven't checked it recently, maybe even P2. Got to get on a win streak. I'm confident we will, but we need to do it. 22 kills, 0 deaths. That 1 death, it is what it is. I showed it in the last one. Lots of mistakes were made. Hopefully everyone learned about that node interaction, and if you weren't already aware of it. 0 boss solos, as I said. I don't think I'm going to get any of those this season. Just I'm in a BG with a lot of boss killers, so that's fine. 10 total champions. Pumped up on that. I absolutely love using the diversity of my roster. Still have that 1 defender kill, the rank 4 null. And then as the season's going on, you're seeing Shang-Chi, Omega Sentinel, Miguel really taking the bulk of the fights. It's not surprising. With the current global, I would not be surprised to see Magneto coming in more and more and more. And then, of course, like someone come in and take that fight, just simplify a fight like that, like Corvus, Human Torch. We'll see how this continues to play out, but I am pumped up to show you. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the season loyalty situation. All right, so 0 deaths, only 4 fights, which is around the average, right? 5 of everything was split right down the middle there. So it's a good marker, I think. No potions, because there were 0 deaths and 0 need to heal. All the fights went very well. The one where there was mistakes were made was Human Torch, so I didn't need to heal him up, so that was good. I did use the special 12% boost plus the 200 power back. Didn't end up needing them, but they were used. Invulnerability and combat regen. The combat regen, again, wasn't really needed, but I did use it and it was helpful and it saved me potions there. And the invulnerability, didn't end up using it, but that's not why. You don't do it because you know you're going to need it, use it just in case something goes wrong. Still ended up spending 39,000 loyalty. We're now up to 614 on the season. You guys know how I'm feeling about this. We'll continue to track it though, go all the way through War 12, so we can really get an idea of what we're doing and give this feedback back to Kabam. I hope your seasons are going exceptionally well. Let me know what you think. Hopefully you're enjoying the Shang-Chi, Mega Sentinel. I love these champions. I do. I really do. Let me know how it's going. Hopefully you're getting to use your favorite champions. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. I hope you either learned something, were entertained, or even better, a little bit of both. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.